Okay, folks, today we are at the Bessie Baumer Metzbaum Park, which is in Chester, Pennsylvania. There's a nice pavilion here for picnicking, a little playground, and they have this play area has been designated for ages 2 to 12. Let's play nice and have fun. Wear shoes at all times and remove helmets, drawstrings and accessories around the neck before entering. No pushing or shoving. They ruin all the fun, don't they? So, looks like a mini rock climbing wall and nets and a hammock maybe? What is that? I guess a swing. Yep, little house, the bench. And you can go through the cement sewer tubes. Yeah, that, I guess, yeah, a climbing fire pit. So, and the sewer pipes are. Did they? I don't remember then. So, there's some options here. Oh, and I gotta show Lucy. I know that y'all love to see Lucy. And we got some, I actually got off before she started that. Those are the meadow buttercups. We learned that last year on some of our ventures. There's a neat wooden bridge here. Where? A nice wooden bridge here that we'll go over. And we'll be back. So we're starting over the bridge, which is called Summit Trail.
6 miles.
0.6. Yeah, we're going to go 6 miles. No. 0.6. Yeah, well, we were younger too. Oh, you can see, and it's rather warm. This park is, I'm going to say it probably took us a half hour off of the Kirkland exit on I-90. And more dead wood. Yeah. So if we find anything else that's really cool, we'll be back. I forgot to tell you all that the website lied to me. They said cement trails. This is a stone dirt trail, but it isn't too hard to get through. Wheelchairs, the rollators, they can do this. So, but don't believe what you see on the website if you look it up. But so far it's a nice park because it's kind of a warm day. But in this nice shady shade in that, it isn't too bad. So what was, oh, well, maybe we'll see it if we go around. I think it was a black squirrel, which we did show you, or no, maybe it's just a fox squirrel. I don't know if you can see it. It's in between those, the bottom tree and the upper tree, or whatever you want to call it, that's on the ground. And we'll be back. Lucy's enjoying all the new smells because we've never been here before. Any of us. A lot of the places I've been to, because I'd stop when I worked and have a picnic lunch, but I've never been to this one. I've been by it, but not in it. And there's another wooden bridge coming up here. And we'll be back. And we got some, I think, cool looking orange fungus growing on the tree. So yes, there's fungus among us. And we'll be back when we find the next cool thing. And we found some Philadelphia fleabane. So
it is also called fleabane daisy.
it's also called fleabane daisy. I asked if it was a daisy.
No, fields and woodlands.
It's
Roadside, North America.
frequent in roadsides in North America.
Invasive.
And it's considered invasive from Europe. But anyhow, since it's Philadelphia fleabane, we'll give a shout out to Nora the Stock Explorer. Even though she lives in Orlando now, she's originally from Philadelphia. So you get a shout out, Nora. There's sticks built up covering a hole in the tree. We're wondering why they did that, but it's kind of cool. And I'm going to change my opinion on whether a wheelchair could do this. Once we got going here, and the hills and the rocks and that would make it really hard for a wheelchair.
Or a walker.
And Kathy's saying or a walker because she's given me a lot of help, the rollator. So there's a neat rock up there. Shout out to Sheena. And as always, these people will be linked below. So this here, and there's a bunch of it here, is pokeweed. I didn't recognize it because it's still young. And tons more berries down there. And Kathy found a rose bush starting and a bumblebee. Do you think she'd drink any water right now? Because she's really panting. So we're going to give Lucy some water and we'll be back. So we found some common mullein, which looks like kind of like, the leaves look kind of like lamb's ear, but it's not. So it's mullein, and common at that. We'll be back. So in a couple places we found the stones stacked up. We think somebody's just having fun or marking the path or whatever, but
King of woodpeckers.
There's a throne for the king of woodpeckers. I don't know if it's coming through on the camera, but you can actually see holes where the woodpeckers have been going for the bugs. This was probably really makes them happy. And then this part I just think is cool looking. We'll be back. We found another rock with some little stones. And now I'm wondering if it isn't Sasquatch marking his area. So, we'll be back. So, this park and that is definitely hermit friendly. Shout out to Hiking Hermit. And up above here is another bridge. So I think we'll be headed back to the parking lot.
A bridge or a lookout?
And it might be just a lookout, but we'll be back. So Kathy was right, it's a lookout with some tiny stones stacked up on top of the bridge there. Tell you what, Sasquatch must have some good eye-hand coordination. Let's see if we can find them. If y'all see him, yeah. And he was, yeah, it goes down pretty deep. Look at that. I think he ripped the bark off that tree there.
Oh, some right here.
And we'll be back after we just enjoy this scenery for a little bit. There's a black squirrel. I thought I was filming this and I wasn't. And he's gone.
He's on the side of the tree.
So going on, there's a choice to go to Caves Road or stay on Summit Trail, which is what we want to do to head back to the car. This is a steep downward slope, and we'll be back once we accomplish getting down this thing. Found some more cool fungus that we wanted to show you. And we got down this part of the hill. It levels out and then goes again. So we'll be back again once we get down. So here's another woodpecker stump. I actually saw some holes in that. And this is where we're going to say it's a nice park. Very buggy. And hilly at times. As I said, I changed my mind from handicap friendly to don't bring a wheelchair here. You probably
don't want to turn around when it gets bad.
Yeah, you can turn around, that's true. But anyhow, I want to remind you that if you do need a wheelchair, a rollator like I'm using, a walker, whatever it is to help you get out to do the things you like to do, whether in the house or outside the house, it's not making you handicapped, it's making you handy capable. And please remember the thumbs up. Share us out if you so are inclined. And have a great day. God bless.